All right, today we are looking into the Queen of Pentacles energy. We just looked into the Queen of Cups, Nine of Pentacles energy. Today it's going to be the Queen of Pentacles. We're going to see what their thoughts are, their feelings, any intentions or actions. Okay, so we're going to get a card for each aspect, and then we'll do a little bit of a deep dive into each as well. So let's start off with the Queen of Pentacles and their thoughts. Where are their thoughts at this time? Okay, we have two cards for their thoughts. Okay, we have the Justice card with the King of Cups in their thoughts. I'm sorry about the glare there. What about their feelings at this time? For their feelings, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, and what about their intentions or actions? Intentions or actions, we have the Nine of Swords. Okay. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, let's start off with their thoughts. Now their thoughts, we have the Justice card, we have the King of Cups card. So their thoughts are on the King at this time, but they are showing up as a King of Cups in the Queen of Pentacles thoughts right now. So let's see why. Okay, I need, wow. Okay, so I'm seeing for the thoughts for the Queen of Pentacles right now, you know, they're kind of in the thinking of everything will work out fine. That is what they are trying to think. That's what they're wanting to think. I feel like they feel that they're going to be able to move on from this challenge that they may be experiencing in their life at this time and move on to calmer waters with the King. It feels like they're giving the King space maybe, and I feel like the Queen of Pentacles is betting on either the longevity of their connection or the strength of the connection that they have with the Six of Cups. So I feel like in their thoughts, they're really just kind of holding on to that hope of everything is going to be okay. Even though it doesn't look like that right now, they're kind of thinking everything is going to be okay. It's all going to work out, because the Queen of Pentacles with this King, you know, they are in a solid commitment. They are in a commitment. They're in a marriage. And they know a side of this King in a King of Cups where this King has care, has shown love. So I think they're banking on that. That's what I'm kind of getting here in the energy right now. I do feel that there's a bit of a risk in the way that they're thinking in this way, but I think this is the only way that they can think about the situation at this time. Okay, now what about their feelings with the Wheel of Fortune? Let's see what the Wheel of Fortune is in the feelings. And there's that King again. In the feelings, it's a little bit desperate, the energy, just because I think this Queen is kind of like really hoping that things will turn in their favor. I feel like with the Wheel of Fortune, it's like this Queen of Pentacles is looking at this King and thinking they're going to get back to their senses. They're going to come back to their senses. You know, they're going to realize that they're happy in this commitment, in this marriage. And I think that's how they're feeling, right? It could be that they feel this way because, you know, this is how they actually feel about the situation, you know, and this is how they see it. But maybe they're also relying on this King's, I don't know, either reliability or consistency as well. Because it feels like this Queen of Pentacles looks at the King and thinks, you know, this is a responsible King. They're going to do the right thing. They're going to come back to me and the tide will turn, right? I feel like this is how this Queen of Pentacles is really feeling. What about the Nine of Swords and their intentions and actions? That's showing a bit of stress, right? Oh, I see what this Queen of Pentacles is doing. Okay, I understand now where all of this is coming from. So, you know, and the Queen of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. Okay, here's what I'm going to say. In the intentions and actions, this is a conscious effort by this Queen of Pentacles to keep the connection with the King. They are purposely fighting for the connection they have with this king in this way, where I feel like, and I was feeling that earlier too when I was describing this. It's like this is their way of manifesting the outcome they want with this king, to believe that this is how it will be. And it very may well be, right? I'm not saying it's not, but I can see now that this Queen of Pentacles is actively manifesting the outcome of what they want, right? And the intentions and actions, it shows me this queen is actually very stressed, right, by the situation, but they are doing everything that they can to kind of stave or kind of resist that energy for now. And they're trying to just focus on the connection in the best way possible. But honestly, if I look at it, it feels like with the Three of Pentacles in reverse, the connection is not doing that well. This is how this Queen of Pentacles needs to believe that things will be okay, despite the connection not doing well at all. Okay, and it just may work. Honestly, it just may work. I don't know. I can't say. Maybe when we check in on the king, we can see if there is any correlation to how this Queen of Pentacles is thinking and feeling. But for now, this is seemingly how this Queen of Pentacles is navigating the challenge in their life at this time. So we're going to take a further look into each aspect here for this Queen of Pentacles. Let's take a look at their thoughts. In their thoughts, we have the healing heart, healing heartbreak, toxicity or addiction, abusive relationship. So I feel like in a way, yes, this is their way of trying to heal the connection, but also trying to heal the heartbreak that they feel in believing that this King of Cups will come back to the way that they were with the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like this is the way that they are managing it. I think in a way it may actually be working as well if they put out this kind of energy and belief in this king, that they can come back into the energy that they once were with this queen. It's wholly possible. Okay, what about their feelings? The Queen of Pentacles right now is just holding on to the very thread that is keeping them together. The fact that they are in a union, in a marriage, the fact that they do have a soul connection. And so they're dedicating their feelings, their energy, their thoughts, and their actions to that very fact. Okay, they are devoted to this connection, honestly. I feel like the Queen of Pentacles cannot see anything else but this connection as being their entire life. So they are devoted in the way that they know how to be to this connection. And they honestly do love this king. They love this king. They love the marriage. They love the foundation. They love the family that they have created. You know, that's just pure energy right there from this Queen of Pentacles. This is how they truly feel. So they are doing what they need to, okay, to keep this connection together, right? Now, what about the intentions and actions for this Queen of Pentacles? Okay, karmic relationship shows up here though, in the intentions and actions. And so and we have the Phoenix card at the bottom of the deck. Here's what that is. You know, the Queen of Pentacles, obviously, they are really deep down, I guess, coming from the only kind of love that they know within this connection with the king. The reality of it is looking like a karmic relationship, and it has been that way. Okay, I do feel that the reality of the situation is that there is resentment, there is triggers, there is turmoil. It's a very trying connection to begin with, right? And that's why it's experiencing the difficulty that it is. So that's just the way that it's going. Now, I did want to do something situational, right? Like, let's check into the actual situation of the Queen of Pentacles when it comes to their mind, their thoughts. I'm sorry, their thoughts, their feelings, their intentions and actions. What's happening in the real world, I guess, is what we're going to ask. Like, what is happening in the actual real world when it comes to this connection to this Queen of Pentacles? So in their thoughts, what is happening to them situationally? Okay. I do have a card that wants to pop up. Okay. So situationally, I see some kind of planning for a journey. I don't know if there's a trip, a journey that is going to be taken, if there is going to be some kind of lengthy process that is happening here. I do feel, though, with the bags packed there is maybe an intention on this Queen of Pentacles part to take some kind of legal action, maybe towards creating some kind of journey. for themselves, for the connection, for everything, maybe for the family. That seems to be something they're thinking about right now. So that is where their mental energy is at this time. They could be planning something from what I'm seeing here. What about their feelings? What is happening situationally when it comes to their feelings? Okay, situationally, what is happening with their feelings? So it seems like situationally, when it comes to their feelings, they have received some kind of message of concern that has them feeling, I'm getting worried. They may have received some kind of message that's making them kind of worry and panic. It is affecting their feelings. So I'm not sure in what way. What about the intentions and actions here for the Queen of Pentacles? Situationally, what is happening? Unexpected income, okay. Bottom of the deck is courtship. So I feel like situationally, intentions and actions, they could be coming into some kind of unexpected income or opportunity. It feels like there may be something that they actively physically participate in that they're not expecting to, but it seems to be a good thing because it is an income or opportunity. And it could be anything for this Queen of Pentacles, however way that may be. But in the real world, situationally, this is where their efforts are being put into. Okay. We have the courtship card here. There's something about how there actually may be an opportunity within the connection to maybe they're taking some kind of trip. Maybe it's like a honeymoon, or like a second honeymoon, or like a family trip, or a trip away. Just, it feels like something here. It's like a building of something that I'm seeing. So that's as far as I'll go with that. But I think this Queen of Pentacles is hoping to change the dynamic of the connection with the King right now to something that could revive the connection once again. I feel like that's what's happening here. Okay. They still love this King. I'm going to say that. With the Queen of Cups, with the Five of Pentacles, even if things are going this way, they still very much love this King. And they're going to do everything that they can to keep the connection. I think I'm also going to use the same deck that I used for the Queen of Cups when it comes to the guidance, right? Let's use the same deck. So when it comes to the Queen of Pentacles and their thoughts, what is the guidance for them? We have detachment. And it does say, with detachment, you finally feel whole inside with or without the fulfillment of a particular desire. Ironically, that's often when it's fulfilled. So I feel like the guidance for the Queen of Pentacles now is they are manifesting whatever this is, right? So they just need to detach from the outcome. The fact that they are showing Spirit, Universe, that this is what they truly desire is what will help them have what they essentially want. Now, will it be exactly what they want? Might be, might not be. But the thing is, this is as much as they can do in the situation to try to get what they want. So now it's time to detach from the idea of it, okay? The more that we try to control the outcome of something, the more that it either doesn't happen or it happens in some very different way, okay? Now, what about the feelings for the Queen of Pentacles? What is the guidance for them when it comes to their feelings? Clearing. Interesting. We have clearing in their feelings, and it's saying, as true offering arises, it becomes easy to let go. You start to trust that more will always arrive. Your shift from mine, mine, mine to God's, God's, God's. Such freedom. I feel like it's reassurance for this Queen of Pentacles that whatever is cleared from their life, it is meant to be removed, and whatever stays is meant to stay. And so that there needs to be trust in the way that their life is shifting at this moment. Although they are manifesting the change in the connection, however way it is meant to happen will happen, right? What about their intentions and actions? What is the guidance there? Okay, we have two cards. 3. For the intentions and actions, we have 3. We have flow. Okay, I'm going to line that up. Flow, extraordinary, and divine source. So for flow, it says, allow me, divine, to move with the flow and respond with calmness and peace. Extraordinary says there's a wild and impetuous uniqueness to you that deserves to be honored. And divine source, help me know that all my deepest needs will be met. Let me trust that you have a plan and the right actions will come. You are my source for all. So when it comes to the intentions and actions, you know, the Queen of Pentacles, is their guidance is that they just need to allow for things to happen, to respond with calmness and peace, acceptance, openness to the outcome. Okay, there's something about how this Queen of Pentacles needs to realize that they are actually being honored in their own way in this situation, although they may not feel that way, but they are. Okay, and with the divine source, what will be will be. That really is what it is saying. There's a plan here, and it's being executed in the way that it needs to be executed. And this Queen of Pentacles needs to be in a more open, accepting energy for what will happen and what will be. Intuition says here, with the heart, each person's road to the inner Lord is extraordinary and personal. How liberating to listen inside and sense moment to moment what's needed. I feel like there's something about how this Queen of Pentacles is actually being guided to do things specifically, to act or enact things specifically. So at this time, I would say for the Queen of Pentacles that if they are being encouraged or led by their intuition to do everything that we saw that they're doing, then let that be, right? But release the outcome, allow for it to happen if it's going to happen, okay? And that's what I'm kind of getting for this Queen of Pentacles at this time. It's a more straightforward reading than the Queen of Cups, I feel. The Queen of Cups, we kind of delved into it a little more, but I feel like, as with the Queen of Pentacles, where it is a bit more of a practical approach, I guess it's just very straightforward in its nature, because the Queen of Pentacles is also just very straightforward, right? Where the Queen of Cups is more coming from a more heart space, right? Not that the Queen of Pentacles doesn't have a heart space. I'm just saying, you know, it's very practical in the way that it's coming out. So I think, hopefully, this is how the guidance is coming out for this Queen of Pentacles, and this is how they need to understand it and take the guidance that they need to move forward in the way that they need to. So I hope that helped, and we're going to be doing a check-in on the King soon.